There was a time when the Egyptians enslaved the Israelites for 400 years. Because the Israelites did something wrong against God, they had to go to Egypt and live as servants. After that, God sent them a leader called Moses to bring them through the Red Sea. God was taking his people back to the land of Canaan. This movement was called the Exodus. But as Moses was leading the Israelites back to Canaan, they complained that it was too difficult. They said to Moses, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us to the desert to die? What have you done to us by bringing us out of Egypt? Didn't we say to you in Egypt, 'Leave us alone, let us serve the Egyptians'? It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the desert." The Israelites complained and grumbled each time they faced a difficulty while going to Canaan. Even after they reached the land of Canaan, they complained because it wasn't like what they expected. They had to fight with the Amalekites and other tribes that had taken over their land. All those difficulties made them negative, and they ended up grumbling and complaining. As a result, God told them, "If you keep doing this, I'm not going to give you the land of Canaan. You should be more positive." But people still resented God. Among the 12 spies that went to check out the land of Canaan, only 2 sent back good news. Joshua and Caleb were the only ones that admitted, "This is really land filled with milk and honey." As a result, Joshua and Caleb entered the land of Canaan with a second, younger generation. It only took 3 days. It was because they were not negative. If you are not negative, then you can finish things right away. So in everything you do, look at it in a positive light. Instead of thinking someone is bad, think about how you could guide that person to the path of life. Many times when something doesn't seem like it'll work out, people give up before even trying. Maybe conceptually in your head it won't work, but in reality it will. There are many instances like that. On the other hand, sometimes things are possible in theory, but don't work out in reality. When that happens, pray to God. The Israelites were finally able to enter the land of Canaan because the will of God was with them.